strike. Whipped away to the leg side, straight to the fielder. Niazi made that look very, very easy. So good in the field. But that is an important breakthrough. That is an important breakthrough.
On debut, Asif Mahmood picks up his first PSL wicket. That's a good one because he was looking dangerous. It's a clip and straight to the fielder in the deep. Niazi taking a very easy catch. Really good innings comes to an end. 42 of just 30 for Chapman. Islamabad 150 for 6.
Imad was him on strike. Slower ball, top edge. Fielder running back. Oh, it doesn't get there in the end. Just wonder whether he's injured. Saeem Ayub just did not look like he was running very comfortably. Here's the dismissal.
Yeah, picked out the fielder to perfection. Once again, a very good strike, maybe slightly toe-endish. But Irfan Khan Niazi, one of the better fielders going around, comes around nicely to his right. Reverse cup. Really good knock this from Mark Chapman. 42 of 30. It was a sting strike. That should be taken. Will be taken eventually. Felt like I almost jinxed that again. Hunain Shah, 3-4 bobbles. In the end, manages to hold on. Yeah, a couple of good strikes in this over from Asif.
Was trying to put that away from that fielder at short fine. In the end, a little bit of juggle here and there, and in the end, safe hands. As Asif Mahmood now has picked up his second wicket on debut in the same over. Hunain taking the catch in the end. Imad Wasim gone for 2. It's 152 for 7.
Round the wicket.
Oh, that's out too, I think. Up goes the finger. Yes. An outside edge. See you later.
What a dream start. Grant Bradburn likes it. Sure, the Kingsman dugout will like it as well because these are important strikes at the back end, especially Chapman, then Imad Wasim, and now Mehran Mumtaz. Not has to return back. Big nick to the keeper who went up straight away. Asif would have thought it would be given straight away, but he had to ask. Yeah, he likes it. On a hat-trick now. What a start this is in his debut for the HPL PSL. Mehran Mumtaz not 152 for 8.
Asif Mahmood on debut on a hat-trick. Oh! There was bat on that. Looking at the umpire, yes, no signal. That was well bowled. Very well bowled.
Excellent delivery in the block hole. Somehow the batters managed to dig that one out. What an over this is turning out to be from Asif Mahmood. And somehow just an inside edge. Was on target. And this is the previous one. That was an outside edge straight to the keeper. What a fantastic over this has turned out to be. It was this ting delivery.
Oh, that's been hit. And it's going to be caught by Marnus Labuschagne. Yes, he is an excellent fielder. So Mahmood on debut ends up with 4 wickets for 18 runs, and the score finishes on 153 for 9. And I reckon the Kingsmen are pretty happy with that. 154 to win their second game in a row.
Well, now he has the second best figures in a debut in an HBL PSL. 4 wickets. He bowled his first over, which was the 8th of the game, went for 15. What an inspired selection and a choice for the last over. 4 wickets in that, just the 3 runs. Asif Mahmood, dream start in this competition. Chris Green, the stand-in captain, goes for 6. Islamabad United in their set of 20 overs finish at 153 for 9.
4 overs in the last over. That's the last one. Big heave down the onside. And a good catch, really good catch. He doesn't miss many, does he? Takes it really nicely. And look at the reaction from Asif Mahmood on debut. Picking up 4 in his spell. And all 4 wickets coming in his last over. 4 for 18 in the 2 overs that he's bowled.
So it looks like a very happy camp at Hyderabad. Lots of smiles. They're very happy with the first half of this game, restricting United to 153. Got off to a good start. Conway looked very good, 45 off 31. Fake was looking good too, 18 off 14. And then the 2 runouts really changed things. Chapman was brilliant, 42 off 30. He's already had a couple of very good contributions already in this PSL, and then not much after that. Can be a difficult surface, I think, once the ball gets a little bit older. 153 for 9 after 20.
Yeah, a good partnership to kick start them off earlier on. Conway and Samir Minhas 56, and then a couple of contributions, and there was 37 of 22 between Mark Chapman and Chris Green towards the back end. Provide some runs, 41 in the last 5, but they plugged them back with those wickets as well, did the Hyderabad Kingsmen.
Bowling figures, some economical ones there. Ali was brilliant, 2 for 26. 1 wicket to Glenn Maxwell, much better from him tonight. 4 overs, 1 for 21. And then in that last over, Asif Mahmood on debut, 4 for 18 he finishes with. Right, let's get down to the ground with Jess, who should have a very happy coach with her.
I do indeed have a very happy head coach here with me, Jason Gillespie. Jason, looking at the way the team performed both in the field and especially at the death just there, how impressed were you with the fight they showed?
Oh, most certainly. We were actually pretty slow out of the blocks today. The bowling wasn't quite right. Islamabad got off to a bit of a flyer, but we pegged it back nicely. I think a couple of the run-outs, Niazi and Hanane, really it was probably the spark we needed, to be perfectly honest. And I thought our defensive bowling, particularly with the slow bowls, was excellent. And then at the end there, Marnus took a bit of a gamble and looked to get Chapman out with Hunain and Mo Ali and left Asif for the last over, which wasn't originally the plan. He was probably going to bowl an over in the last 4 or 5, but, well, he's a genius captaincy, isn't he? He got 4 wickets.
Of course. And now speaking on those run-outs, and the man with ball in hand there was, of course, new signing Glenn Maxwell. Let's touch on him as a signing then. Of course, not performing as you might have liked last night, but definitely performing in the field and with the ball today. Just how much of an asset do you see him being to the team?
Oh, most certainly. Look, a guy who's played over 500 T20 games. Yeah, look, he was probably a bit short of a gallop last night, having just got off the plane yesterday morning. So we're going to manage our expectation on Maxi as well. But his, I suppose, his energy and around the group, his experience has rubbed off already. And yeah, he came to the party. He wasn't originally actually going to bowl in that innings, but I think Marnus asked him to, with a few lefties, maybe spinning the ball away, and he bowled quite nicely, going for 21 off his 4 and picked up a wicket.
In which elements of the victory last night that you aim to keep consistent today?
Oh, that's a good question. I think we just talk about our energy levels. That's why it was a little bit, we were a bit of a slow start, back-to-back games, but once the lads got up and about, we were away. But it was just the energy levels. It's just, I suppose, with the bat now, and we've got a good challenge ahead of us now, to tick off a couple of partnerships, and hopefully we can get the job done.
And looking at the position that United were in towards those at the start of the innings there, to see 1-5 forward on the board now to defend, how happy are you with that score?
Oh, we'd probably, winning the toss and bowling, you'd probably take that most days, under 8s. But look, it's going to be a challenge. The surface is playing a bit lower, a little bit slower than, I suppose, the other games that have been played on other surfaces here in Karachi. So, look, good challenge. We feel we bat deep, and we've got the resources to get the job done, but we know it's going to be a good challenge.
Great stuff. Well, great work again. Thank you very much. All the best.
Good on you, Jess. Thanks.
Thank you. Let's go back to comms.
Well, there it is. 154 is the target for the Kingsmen to win 2 in a row. We'll take a quick break now. Back on the other side.
So simple.
He deserves it.
Look at the celebration. Brilliant.
Back in the team, back in the wickets. Just stay calm. Straight into the hands of... This will go the distance.
Firmly swept. That's gone for 4. And a misfield.
Another chop on. Should be out as it. Just
Put him under some pressure. Slower ball. He might have one. He might have one. And does. And he might have 2. Straight up. Straight to the captain.
no problems. Twice this has happened. Finds another one. It's the fiver for Arshdeep Singh. Another chop on. Trying to spoon it away through the offside. Only manages in dragging that ball back to the stump. So what a night it has been.
Oh dear, that changes everything.
इनके पॉइंट्स कितने हैं?
अरे वो नेट क्या है?
अरे वो तो लेकिन
तुम्हारा फोन है या खिलौना है यार? लाओ, वो फोन किसी काम का नहीं
जिसमें क्रिकबज़ नहीं। क्रिकेट का असली ऐप क्रिकबज़, डाउनलोड नाउ।
It's a 50 for Salman Ali Agha, 6th in T20Is, wonderful batting.
Backs away, that is a beautiful execution of the extra cover drive. And again, this time over the leg side, little flick of the wrist. Rolls into the fence.
Yeah, beautifully played down the ground. There'll be a huge roar from the crowd. It's a 50 for Salman Ali Agha. Can get to 200. Swept. And that's gone for 6.
Slashed away and into the gap. Into the leg side. How's that for placement? Boundary. Brilliant once again. Great placement, great awareness.
Islamabad United sent in to bat no skipper Shadab Khan. They posted 153 for 9. And what about the debutant for Hyderabad? Asif Mahmood with 4 wickets, 3 runs in that final over, Nick Knight.
Hasn't played a T20 in Pakistan for 4 years. I mean, it's worth the wait, wasn't it? And you just heard from Jason Gillespie, he wasn't actually going to bowl the last over. I think the plan was rejigged because of the way the game played out. So well done to him. I love the way he bowled. He bowled it into the surface a little bit. He tried to bowl Yorkers. He tried to bowl the way you should bowl on a surface like that. And he used all his experience, even though he hasn't played. He's played the game long enough to know. But and it's probably quite a good time to bowl as well, because let's be honest, yeah, I mean, that wasn't the best of shots with no pace in the surface. But the bowler is doing his part. He's going Yorker slower ball, and in the end he's getting rewarded. It's not an easy shot to play with an older ball on a surface like that. There are wickets to be taken, and that was a terrific catch.
Certainly was. Covered some ground, Marnus Labuschagne, the skipper. As I said, he did send them into bat. They got off to a nice start in the power play, but then that 10th over, 2 run-outs really slowed things down. After that, there were 50 deliveries without a boundary.
I was going to say it on commentary, you're in the field, you're in the game, because you know that Devon Conway, you know all these guys, they're going to push it around, they're going to push you hard, because they know that 1s and 2s are more crucial on this surface than they usually are with better surfaces where boundaries become more prevalent. So 1s and 2s, yeah, they're going to push you. He's going to push you as hard as you can. That is why you're very much in the game when you're deep on the boundary. It was excellent. Niazi was fantastic.
Some wonderful effort as well from the keeper, who had a little bit of a miss swing to start with, but still got the run out of Devon Conway. So we saw Glenn Maxwell in the game already with ball in hand. We'll see him with bat in hand shortly for Hyderabad. You've got bat in hand, Nick Knight. Take it away. On this pitch, what's the key?
Well, I've just been watching Imad Wasim, and how would I play Imad? I would play Imad as a left-hander. He's coming in this sort of left arm over angle. I'm not going to play from the stumps here. I'm just going to go out here. So when I come forward and go out, I'm outside the line. So the umpire's out of the game. I can't be out LBW. And if I want to sweep from there, I'm outside the line. I can't be out LBW. The other option is to stay leg side of the ball and then access here so you can get the full blade down the ground. If I'm facing the quicks, I'm having to rush through this. If I'm facing the quicks, I'm coming down the pitch. Again, Fahim Ashraf, with all the experience, Fahim Ashraf playing across there. Take these guys. These guys just want to take them out of the game.
Use your footwork, Nighty, down the pitch.
And come here. If I'm here, these guys can't raise their finger. Right, so take them out of the game. Take God. Let the guys know that you're 2 foot out your stump. No LBWs on a pitch like this, because you know that the guys are going full and straight, and so you've got to plan your game around that.
And we will wait and see who opens the batting for Hyderabad. They had a bit of a switch up last night with Marnus Labuschagne opening the batting instead of Saeem Ayub. We'll wait and see who's coming up next. They need 154 for victory. That would make it 2 wins in a day.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Really good from Nick Knight in terms of how to play on this particular surface. And what Chris Green and his men now need is some spirited effort with the ball, because they need to defend 153. Hyderabad Kingsmen, who had a really good chase yesterday. Contributions all the way from the top to the middle. Irfan Khan, Niazi and Hassan Khan eventually taking them home with that match-winning partnership. And an inspired change at the top of the order. The captain promoting himself, and he came out with some intent. And Mas Sadakat, on the other hand, really making a name for himself. That is the equation. At 7.7 runs in over, the Hyderabad Kingsmen required 154 in their set of 20 overs. Mark Butcher alongside Butch. You've had a look at the surface. What do Labuschagne and Sadakat and the rest to follow need to do to get one home?
Yeah, we've had a look at the surface, and we've had a look at what was successful on it from a bowling point of view from the Kingsmen. Taking the pace off, the spinners bowled really well when they kept the ball within the line of the stumps. So it'll be no surprise to see Imad Razim take the new ball, which is something that he's very accustomed to. But it'll also be interesting to see whether or not Hyderabad can get off to a flyer in the power play, which is what the Islamabad United team did. And I would be very surprised if Islamabad United, with all their experience, allow them to do so. It was width that got punished. Will they give any to Labuschagne and Sadakat?
Away we go. How's that for intent? How's that for a statement? And how is that for a strike? First ball, dancing shoes on. Mas Sadakat picks up 6.
Brilliant. He was watching Nighty. Nighty had his disco shoes on, dancing down the surface. Mas Sadakat has done exactly the same thing, just chipped down. A little jump outside the line of leg stump to give his arms a bit of room and thumped it back over Imad's head for 6. Gleeson will generate some pace, hit the pitch hard, the stumps in play. But can he stop Mars Sadaka? And the lasso bat tracer. Some magnificent footwork there, never mind the shapes that the bat is making. That is intent and superb way of getting your team off to a flyer on a slow pitch.
Yeah, really good. Richard Gleeson in particular has been impressive with the new ball. All throughout this HBL, PSL has got the ball to shape away as his natural angle.
Imad, who's a specialist in the power play with the new ball, just taken to the cleaners here. But Sadaka sweeps behind square, in front of square, uses his feet twice to come down and bash him back over his head for 6. Pretty coolly done there as well.
The Hanif Mohammed cap and the Fazal Mahmood cap, best batter, best bowler. They will get their houses completely solarized by Inverex Solar Energy. At the moment, Kusal Mendes with the Hanif Mohammed cap. And Afridi and Sufyan Mukim joint for that Fazal Mahmood cap. Could have very easily gotten back onto the stumps. Impressive factor for Gleeson. Yes, control, but he's kept his economy down. Just at 4.5 runs per over this season. That's in the power play.
Yeah, 5.8 overall. Generating excellent pace. Very capable of changing things up as well in terms of slower balls, but naturally will bowl a hard length ball at the stumps, make it very difficult for batters to get after him. Just parried past the covering fielder at mid-off, and they'll scamper back for 2. That's excellent running. Great awareness from these two. And this good start continues. Better over from Gleeson. 24 without loss from 2.
पूजा पूजा क्या हुआ? I said no. नो का तो यहाँ सवाल ही नहीं उठता ना. पत्नी की क्या नो? पत्नी धर्म का मतलब जानती हो?
औरत के साथ जबरदस्ती अगर शादी के बाद पति करे तो क्या वो अपराध नहीं होता?
change of bowling. Fahim Ashraf to take the third over after Imad Wasim was taken down. 20 in his first. Right then, ball for a cause from Pepsi. Delivery number 5.2. We got 1 run in the first inning. That is one customized cricketing kit for girls out there wanting to take up the sport. We need a few more. We'll keep our eyes on that one. 5.2 that is. Smart and effective. A shimmy left to right. In the end, gets it exactly where he wants, Labuschagne.
Special stuff this from Marnus Labuschagne. He wanted to get it behind square on the leg side. Ball wasn't where he needed it to get it in that direction. Then just ladles it. Fine of the third. Whistles away for 4. It should be 2, if not 3. Need to push hard. Maybe they can come back for the third. The mess up, the slip up will allow them a comfortable 3. Ground fielding all throughout the game is a bit sloppy. I had a rally there. I don't think they're going to take a look at that. But
good running, really good. Amongst the boundaries, just keeping it nice and tidy in between the stumps as well. Well then, a very, very warm welcome once again. On holiday, Mark Butcher, and we enjoy a cup of tapal tea.
it's no holiday, this.
It is tapal Danidar, Pakistan's finest, one of your favourites.
You would have thought, the amount of times I've been here, that there would have been no milk in it by now, huh? Huh?
Off the plane, has his own order without the milk, please, next time. Yeah, really good. All of us enjoying it, watching the action as well.
Here we go.
Excellent hustle once again from Sadakat and Labuschagne. Take a look at Richard Gleeson's mechanics here. Slight veer in towards the stumps. Braced front leg. Those wonderful licorice sticks all lined up beautifully.
He was there. You'd imagine Marnus Labuschagne would have thought he's missed. He's moved early. He knows fine is up in the ring, and the delivery was right there to be hit.
These two have come out with exactly the sort of intent that Nick Knight was talking about at half-time. Perhaps they were watching. On a slow pitch, you don't want to be a static target. Give your stumps away where you can. Come down the pitch where you can. Just try and put the bowlers off. Don't allow them to just keep whacking away length off stump.
Beautiful. Beautifully driven, a bit of width, and Marnus Labuschagne pounces on that.
I think it was a slower ball, this as well. Marnus just waits on it. There was an issue there from Gleeson. It wasn't the change of pace, it was the width. There was just enough width given there to get it past the man at extra cover. Maran Mumtaz was groping at fresh air there.
And again, the change up. Oh, very well directed. Marnus once again with fresh air. Just changing it up, Richard Gleeson here. He'll obviously pitch that one a touch wider, the one that went for 4. Since then, the experience now coming through again. It's Vigotel time once again. Content creation right up there now. You get a chance to win. Use that hashtag, create something, send it through. Plenty of prizes coming your way. The chase will be on for the fielder. Great job done. Really, really good job. But they will still pick up runs. Hard to stop this opening pair for Hyderabad. 4 done, 45 for none.
I've been waiting 40 years for this. They called themselves Ghostbusters. According to these hacks, they saved the world.
Excellent start by the Kingsmen in this run chase. You see there the target 154, 45 without loss. Chris Green, the first time tonight. Big deep breath. Just the single. Very good afternoon or evening to Amir Sahel.
Evening. Greg Blewett. I mean, both these batsmen are playing with a lot of sense. They have seen the opposition struggling in the middle overs, especially against the spinners. So they are trying to make their mark in the power play. They're trying to gather as many runs as possible. In first 6 overs, bring that required run rate down, which they have already done.
A rare dot ball. The Jazz Fan Pulse question is now live on the Jazz website. Go to www.fanpulse.jazz.com.pk, answer the question and win some great prizes. Oh, high on the bat, and it just evades Chris Green, and there's no run.
Yeah, he was disappointed in himself. He was looking to heave the ball over mid-on, getting on the splice of the bat. No placement, no power.
That was the double hit. Goes with the angle. That is superb batting by Sadakat. He is a real talent, and that brings up their 50.
Yeah, he tried so many times in this over to hit the ball down the ground, and then decided it's not happening. Let's go otherwise. Went down on his knee. Just help the ball on its way. Use the pace. He's been absolutely brilliant in the power play. Mas Sadakat.
Well, that's gone a long way up in the air. This should be out. Fielder underneath it. Oh! Oh, it's taken in the end. Couple of fumbles. Didn't panic in the end, Amir, and they get their man.
Almost. Was able to hold on to that one. They'll be relieved to see the back of this man who was looking dangerous. He was scoring at his will. A rare miscue from him. It was rewarded. Fahim Ashraf for keeping his eyes on the ball. And that's why he managed to hold on to that one. Big wicket for Islamabad United. Mas Sadakat goes for 30. It's 50 for 1.
Leg. Leave a big gap between you two. Center. Middle. Yeah, I like that. Good call. Come on. Yeah. Last ball. From the wicket.
So Ayub on strike. Oh, sweep straight away. Bit of a mix-up. Marnus Labuschagne scrambles back. And no run in the end, so successful over there for Chris Green. 50 for 1 after 5.
भाई भाभियाँ आपा अम्मी अब्बा लाइक मैं सबके बगैर नामुकम्मल और अधूरा हूँ
रिश्तों की तस्वीर में हर दाना जरूरी है मगर सबसे अहम है वो धागा जो तस्वीर को जोड़े हुए है क्या
तिनका जोड़ कर ये आशियाना बनाया था इसलिए नहीं कि बाहर से कोई आंधी आए और इसे बिखेर दे
That's where we are. Very similar scorelines. 52 without loss. Islamabad at the same time. And the Kingsmen 50 for 1. Marnus Labuschagne on strike. Dot ball. Here's the wicket. Went high up in the air and you could see Sadakat. He knew straight away. We all thought straight away it's going to be out and then a fumble. But in the end, catch taken. Righto, here we go, Amir. Ball for a cause, 5.2 every innings. The Pepsi is helping empower young girls by donating cricket kits for every run scored off this delivery. Yes! A boundary. There's 4 kits.
Improvisation at its best. Just backed away from the leg stump, creating that room for himself, and then the length helped his cause. And 4 kits available now for deserving cricketers.
Yeah, a complete change in technique for Marnus Labuschagne, who plays a lot of Test cricket, and he generally goes across his stumps when he plays Test match cricket, but now he's playing T20. He's sort of giving his stumps up. That was very well hit as well. He's probably a little bit annoyed with himself that he didn't beat the fielder at mid-wicket.
That's unlike him. He relies on the timing. Here, he tried to blast the ball, and that's why wasn't able to find the gap. Missed out. Now, this is a pitch well suited to the style of Salman Rashad's bowling. He's a slinger. Doesn't get enough bounce, and this pitch is not offering a lot of bounce, so he should be okay here. All he needs to do is bowl with a big heart.
Talking about women's cricket, PCB Talent Hunt Program trials for under-19 and emerging women cricketers from the 14th of April to the 1st of May. For registration, visit pcb.com.pk/women players. So there you go. Get involved. Plenty of dates there, plenty of locations. Slow ball bouncer in the end, played pretty well by Marnus Labuschagne. Where's this game at, Amir?
In favour of Hyderabad at the moment. If they bat sensibly from here on, do not try and do something extravagant. Just keep on hitting the holes with the occasional boundary. They should get over the line. Plenty of batting to come as well.
Yeah, they need this young man back in a bit of touch. He would make all the difference. Pushed into the offside for a single to finish the power play. 6 gone, 56 for 1.
Big work there, Chappie. Yeah, you can go a bit more there. Slow with it, yeah. I like that. All right, man, this is good. This is good. Come on, Greenie.
There's a signal to indicate that the power play has finished. So Chris Green about to bowl his second over, got a wicket in his previous over. Slower ball. Did a loop there from Chris Green. Prism X Tower Islamabad limited time offer. Get 60% off on bookings. Call 051 111 123 123. Bowling well here, Green.
Yeah, he's forcing Sam Ayub to play off the back foot. And last night, he was picked by an off spinner like that. He was backing away from the stumps, looking to work the ball through offside. Missed it completely. Just a single. Boundaries have been dried up. They're in a similar situation where Islamabad United were at this stage. What Hyderabad did well was picking up wickets by fielding well, regained lost territory and controlled the game. And they should be wary of that fact that they have to bat well in the middle overs. Bit of room. Running hard. Only a single.
Time for the guests to enjoy cricket with Pakistan's #1 tea brand, Tapal Danadar, at the Tapal Tea Lounge. Enjoy. Bowling extremely well. Mixing up his pace. And we saw in United's innings as well, Amir, that batting got a lot harder after about the 10th over. So the Kingsmen need to be a little bit careful here. I know they've got plenty of wickets in hand. Side edge. 7 overs gone. 58 for 1.
तुम्हारे बगैर मेरी दुनिया अंधेरी है, तुम्हारे बगैर मेरी हर खुशी अधूरी है। हाय। ये दिल तुम्हारा है, हमेशा तुम्हारा हो। कौन कहता है इश्क तुम्हारा होगा?
आपकी खातिर अपने कबीले से तो क्या सारी दुनिया से लड़ लूंगी।
नहीं, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है। भाई, आपको कभी ख्याल नहीं आया कि हमें इस कमरे को खोल के देखना चाहिए?
Well, now I'm not saying he's the difference. Glenn Maxwell, Niazi was very good the other night, so plenty to come.
And they included Asif Mahmood for this game, who picked up 4 wickets in his second over. He can bat a bit. Take the strike, take the scoreboard.
You mentioned the batting lineup come, and Hassan Khan's very good as well. So good depth there, but I feel like at the moment they're just thinking, all right, run a ball, but as I said, batting does get a bit harder when this ball gets softer. The fielding team will be throwing it into, one bounce into the keeper all the time, trying to get that ball softer.
Well, I preferred a quiet area. But I don't mind going there along with you. Not on my own.
For most things. The dancing days have feel like they're a long way. Well, you know, since I've been younger. Are you a bit of a bopper?
Not really. Not really.
No. All right. Down the track, that's a nice shot, but it'll only be the single. 8 overs gone now, 64 for 1.
Come on, Greenie, better turn now for you, boy.
Lovely shot. Super looking shot. Now that is the very best of Saeem Ayub. He hasn't been in
over the rope.
Well, he's a good operator. Green will look just at various pace a little bit. It's time to sweep, get outside the off stump.
Lovely, Greenie. Fahim behind. Yeah, watch reverse there, Fahim.
Quite interesting, isn't it, that Chris Green was a replacement player and then comes in and fifth game in, he actually gets to captain the side. I know he's got a lot of experience. It's definitely not something that you often see in T20 domestic cricket.
Ideally, Lisa, I think in these franchise leagues, and it's not always ideal, but I think you want to have your captains of the teams from the home nation. I think that's a good thing for the franchise tournament moving forward. They inevitably know their players and younger players better, and perhaps will manage them a slight bit better. But that's not always the case. Maybe in this with a replacement, it's fine.
Lovely, mate, lovely boy. Lovely, Greenie, lovely little dots here. Hey, how about one in this one for you? Come on.
That's perfect for Labuschagne. He's just in for the long haul. He's in for bed and breakfast. He's going to hope to be there at the end. Now then, that's where he's landing it. What you can't see there is the pace that he's varying it with there, but essentially looking to get in that sort of good length area, the odd shorter ball. Not sure how much purpose there is in that, or whether that's just slightly just mixing it up a little bit. I think pace is more important than length on here. That's the quicker one. Picked up well. Good movement from Saeem Ayub. .73 for 1.
No explosions. I got this.
New movies every day, only on Stars Play.
Back in the attack. Look at the dynamic between these two. I would think Siam Ayub to sort of keep pushing it along, and Marnus Labuschagne just to try and be there at the end if he can. Right, KFC helps make moment memorable with your Yars. Order KFC and enjoy Yari moments at home. KFC makes every moment a Yari moment because Yari KFC Wali. I don't know if I got that right. I hope so. You know what I mean? Yeah, important they don't just let Marnus Labuschagne just knock it around here. Get in close, try and stop those singles, building a bit of pressure on him. How did you go when you were a bit out of touch? Just making reference, of course, to Siam Ayub. He hasn't been in the best of form. How did you navigate through that?
Yeah, for me, it was going back to footage of innings where things felt really comfortable, at ease, and then trying to remember what those moments were actually like. And then it's kind of just working on very basic, like making sure I hit the middle of the bat, trying not to overhit things. So stepping through things slowly. In T20 cricket, the game goes pretty quickly and games come thick and fast, and sometimes you can get caught up in your head.
Hanif Mohammed cap and the Fazal Mahmood cap. The winners will have their houses with Inverex Solar Energy, so that's some prize for the best batter and the best bowler. Long way to go yet, about halfway through the group stages. It's good. Get those ones. Don't let him just knock the ball around. Keep building a bit of pressure. At this point, Islamabad 88 for 2, 76 for 1. So they've just dropped behind a little bit, but they can make that up.
Yeah, it's what we saw pretty much in the first innings, wasn't it? Came out 10 runs and over within the first 5, and then just things started to halter as the ball got a little bit older. So cover, Mark Chapman needs to squeeze, stop those singles in that area.
Fantastic over so far. Just a ball to go, just 4 from it. So everybody now on the edge of the circle. Everybody now, I'm sure, is thinking save boundary. 1 is not too bad. 1 is a result or a wicket. It's just adjusting the mindset. Yeah, everyone's on the edge of the circle. It is now save boundary at all costs. Oh, can't do it. That is very, very high quality again from Siam Ayub. Just threaded it through the gap and couldn't quite save the boundary. 8 from it makes that into a decent over. 81 for 1.
Come on, Miran. Robert, straight to the...
Miran Mumtaz, the left arm spin. Intelligently played, will be at least 2, maybe 4. Will be 4. That's just a great awareness of where the field is.
Yeah, I'm not sure that this field is quite right. The fact that so much pace was given, 94 kilometres an hour and having no fine leg. So Chris Green goes to kind of that 45. He was in mid-wicket. Now it's a little bit harder for Marnus.
Yeah, he's just going to try and bat through, I'm sure. Now you've got 30 minutes to answer the Jazz Fun Pulse question. Go to www.fanpulse.jazz.com.pk, answer the question, win exciting prizes. So get on it, just 30 minutes left.
Boys, here we go. Keep going, Amaro. Come on, Meron. Come on, boy.
Yeah, Mumtaz actually played for Peshawar Zelmi back in 2024. So he missed out last year. Not sure what the reasons were, but obviously extra 2 teams mean that all of a sudden you start looking a little bit further, which gives these type of players another opportunity to play in the HBL PSL.
Well, a special moment, making his debut today for Islamabad United, and that is the way, the modern way. You get your cap in front of everybody, a little speech. Lovely. Back in the day, we just used to get our cap thrown across the dressing room floor, pick it up, and on you go.
It was just in the training kit for us, so maybe it wasn't thrown across. I mean, do you want to talk about that? Feels like you've still got some trauma.
What trauma? Oh, put it this way, it's better now than it was then. Picking over, just doing what they have to do, keeping the partnership together. It's another 10, 91 for 1.
The old dog. बाजार में तुम जैसों की वैरायटी कम होती जा रही है, वैसे कम है पर काफी.
Your family's invited onto the pitch, and it's all very, very sort of pomp and ceremony, as it should be. It's a massive moment. Your international cap. Yeah, they're going to have to try something different. They're just knocking the ball around beautifully at the moment. Imad back into the attack. Right, let's get down to Zainab. Here's a Hamari hero with her.
Boxing champion Sameer Khan मेरे साथ मौजूद है. Sameer, before we hear about your journey, ये जो youth world champion की आपने बेल्ट लगाई हुई है, इसकी क्या स्टोरी है, इसके बारे में ज़रूर बताएं.
पहले तो मैं शुक्र अदा करता हूँ अल्लाह का कि उन्होंने मुझे यहाँ तक पहुँचाया. और जो ये टाइटल है यूबीओ यूथ वर्ल्ड टाइटल है, ये जो है अंडर एज 19 to 23 एज के दरमियान खेले जाते हैं. और इससे पहले जो ये टाइटल है अगेंस्ट इंडिया, पाकिस्तान 3 टाइम अटैम्प्ट हुआ था, लेकिन पाकिस्तान जो है ना इस टाइटल को विन नहीं कर पाया अगेंस्ट इंडिया. तो इस टाइटल के लिए पाकिस्तान बॉक्सिंग काउंसिल ने जो है ना मुझे सेलेक्ट किया, और मैं जो इस टाइटल को डिफेंड करने गया इंडिया के ख़िलाफ़. और मेरी फ़ाइट थी अगेंस्ट इंडिया बंटी सिंह, और मैंने ये टाइटल उनके खिलाफ जीता है। 8 राउंड की फ़ाइट थी, 49 मिनट 50 इतनी कुछ मिनट की फ़ाइट थी जो मैंने टाइटल उनसे जीता।
दैट्स अ फैंटास्टिक अचीवमेंट जो आप बता रहे हैं, लेकिन थोड़ा सा अपने जर्नी के बारे में बताएं कि चले ये तो आपने टाइटल जीता, आए कैसे बॉक्सिंग में?
मैंने अपनी बॉक्सिंग जो है ना वो 7 साल की उम्र से स्टार्ट की है और हमारा जो क्लब था वो रोड के ऊपर था, पाकिस्तान बॉक्सिंग क्लब के नाम से। हमने जो है ना एक गली से अपनी बॉक्सिंग स्टार्ट की है और मैंने अपनी एमेच्योर जो फाइट है वहाँ से स्टार्ट की। मेरी 300+ फाइट्स विन हैं और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अनडिफिटेड हूँ पाकिस्तान के अंदर एमेच्योर में, विद इन ओनली 3 लॉस जो मैं हारा हूँ। बाकी जो है मैं पाकिस्तान को
अच्छा, ये जाते जाते ये बस ये बता दें कि आगे के क्या एम्बिशंस हैं या क्या सोच है कि मैंने ये चीज़ ज़रूर हासिल करनी है?
मेरा ये ख्वाब है कि पाकिस्तान का जो है ना बेस्ट बॉक्सर बनूं, 5 स्टार बॉक्सर जो आज तक पाकिस्तान में कोई भी नहीं बना।
ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच समीर एंड कंग्रेचुलेशंस ऑन विनिंग दिस अमेजिंग बेल्ट एंड वी विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर फ्यूचर एंडेवर्स।
थैंक यू।
Well, great stuff, and it's Saim Ayoub who's throwing his own punches out there. And he's just finding some form here, 28 from 20. It's not a big score, but he'll feel like he's got some form and rhythm. Can he build on that now? That's not what they need. Shouldn't have been one. In a strong position here. Partnership building well now.
Yeah, 50-run partnership between the two have come up, and the last 4 overs now, there has been a boundary in each of those 4 overs, and then all the singles. So it's exactly what the Hyderabad Kingsmen need to do.
There goes, one more. Making it look easy. Partnership building nicely. We're through 12 now. Hyderabad Kingsmen in a strong position. 102 for 1. Tapal Danadar, strategic timeout. Time for 1 or 2 to have a thought or two about how it might go moving forward.
In every generation, a hero rises. A story reborn. A legacy redefined. And now, worlds collide. Every hero, every sacrifice, every Spider-Man. Watch the complete Spider-Man collection now on Stars Play.
out of the Tapal Dandar strategic timeout. The Hyderabad Kingsmen 102 for 1. With 9 wickets in hand, they require 52 from 48. 52 of 44 is the partnership right now. Just feel the balance in the favour of the Kingsmen. Looking at where the equation is, required rate just 6.5. And with the batting lineup just picked up form from last night. Got Greg Blewett and Athar Ali Khan alongside. Greg, you tend to agree with the fact that at the moment, game in the favour of the Kingsmen.
I think they're miles in front. Absolutely. Doing it very nicely, these two. Saeem and Marnus Labuschagne.
Yeah, with a lot of power as well tonight. The two men in the middle. As we have the Osaka power on. Ready, set, go! Yeah, fully charged. 100% just like Osaka batteries. Well done, sir. Probably the best run we've seen throughout. Good form, good speed, better than Dominic Cork. Four men all patrolling the leg side boundary.
Yeah, breath of fresh air to see someone like Sam Ayub coming into this kind of a form. And also the fact that the skipper, Labuschagne, has now got his best score so far in this edition. Partnership worth 54. This is good going. You can see the change the moment the team starts to win. The belief gets stronger and stronger. The bowlers did their part and now the batters doing very good.
Plenty of smiles from the win last night and the first half. Until the 12th over here, doing very well, the Hyderabad Kingsmen. Couple of smiles for our guests as well. It's a Vigotel. Selfie moment. Selfie moment. Family time. I reckon those kids should be in bed. It's Monday. School tomorrow. Come on, parents, get them home. Yeah, not after a beautiful selfie with Vigotel. Caressed. Timing spectacular. $59-run partnership. 49, and they can afford to bide a little bit of time out in the middle, especially for Saeem Ayub. Now has his highest score.
Yeah, it looked like a slow ball to me, 120 Ks. The fast off-spinner, and it looked like it bounced as well. So Ayub, in the end, tried to just pull out of the shot or get it down to third man. Gets the top edge, and a very simple catch there to Conway. So, just a little bit of life. Ayub goes for 35 off 26. 110 for 2.
Usman Khan knew at the crease. And the only way that United are getting back into this if they pick up wickets, and that was an important one, that of Saim Ayub.
Yeah, I thought he would just got caught by surprise because of that bounce. He did manage to go a little bit down the wicket also. So trying to charge the bowler. So clever piece of bowling from Fahim Ashraf. Well disguised, but the extra bounce does the trick.
What you want now is for the momentum to continue. That's what they want. The Kingsmen keep rotating, strike. They still have 8 wickets in hand, should be fairly straightforward. 42 off 39. The game seen funny things happen. Yeah, good healthy strike rate. High score last game, that was last night. He got 27, can strike the ball 156 in the HPL PSL. Change in field, and this is good for the new man in. There was long on, bring him up. Now mid on. No, don't give away any easy singles. That is the plan. They call for it. I don't think there's any bat on this. So does the umpire. He's asking, have you heard anything? Conway says, I don't know.
I think they have to have a look at this. Yep, there they go.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is a not out. It's a fair delivery. Can I have a look at the front and first, please? Ball passes close to the bat. Need to check that with outrage. Okay, I can see a spike as the ball is next to the bat. Gaff, you need to change your decision from out, not out to out. Stand by. On screen.
What a review with 3 seconds left. Captain Chris Green decides to send us upstairs and decision overturned. There was a faint tickle on the way through to the keeper. And 1 brings to Usman Khan, now departs for 1. 112 for 3.
मेरे पास एक वरदान है, मेरे को सब खबर वक्त से पहले मिलता है। उसको भी क्रिप्टो करके आज शाम तक बढ़ने वाला है 15 गुना।
जादू काला जादू बन गया है बस, सब लेके गया अपना। वो वीडियो लिखा है।
Finish well, come on.
Everything is happening. Everything happening. And there is a match here. Hold on, folks, because the Hyderabad Kings have lost a couple of wickets. Fahim Ashraf, that previous over, in which he also becomes the 5th bowler in the HPL PSL to pick up 100 scalps. Hassan Ali right on top of that.
And if you look back and just see what happened at that stage when Hyderabad, beg your pardon, when Islamabad United were batting, they lost 2 wickets, 2 quick wickets in the same over of 2 batters there, well set batters, Convoy and Faik. And then things started to turn around. In that previous over, similar. They've now picked up 2 wickets. So can that turn out to be the turning point of the match? We'll have to wait and see.
Really slowing stuff up. His changes of pace throughout the game have been very good.
Yeah, this is good. Very good from Green, just trying to put the pressure on. Pereira's been in fine touch. His last couple of games have been excellent, so he's in nice form. So good man to come to the crease. Swung away to the onside, but it's straight to the fielder. Oh, wow. This game has turned. Look at the body language too of United. 3 quick wickets.
Spoke about the previous over. And now they've managed to pick up another wicket. Oh, this is a really good period for Islamabad. That is a good wicket. See the back of Kushal Pereira, who's only managed to score 2. And all of a sudden, 115 for 4.
Then straight to Chappie. Come on, yeah, Greeno. Come on, yeah, boy. I'd like him straight up, but it's all right. Come on, yeah, Greeno. Come on, boy.
Chris Green to Glenn Maxwell. We've got a game on our hands.
Yeah, Chris Green just bowling at the stumps. Pereira looking for the big shot just to try and release a little bit of pressure. Got it on the inside half of the bat, which caused a little bit of top spin. And another wicket taken.
And slow through the air and a little bit of turn. Really good toss from the captain. 117 for 4. Islamabad 112 for 4. Kingsman 117 for 4. Salman Shah, they're asking, is this another one down the leg side? Well, if you like it that much, it's worth going up. Salman Shah is confident. He's told the keeper. And the captain told the umpire. Here we go again.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for court. On-field decision is not out. It's a fair delivery. Let's have a look at the front end first, please. Ball pass close to the bat. I need to check that with ultra edge. Keep rolling. Clear gap as the ball passes the bat. Satisfied. No bat involved. Gaff, stay with your not out decision. Stand by. Signal now.
On this occasion, Chris Gaffney got it right. Really good this. Well, is worth having a look as wickets. Another one here. This game really swings back in the favour of the United, who will still also at the moment feel they're right back in it. They lost 3 wickets in a space of 10 deliveries. Yesterday, Hyderabad Kingsmen lost 4 wickets for just 16. Same period in this middle phase. Invex bringing you far more prizes. You can create content, with any product, use their logo, post it on social media, and once again, get your houses solarized by Invex Solar Energy. That's the equation. That's how it's turned. Last 14 deliveries, just the 7 runs, 3 wickets.
If you were this skipper, Greg, would you have given another over, because he got 2 wickets in that previous over, and they've taken him off. knowing that the two batters in the middle are crucial ones for Hyderabad. Would you have gone for it? The over, because he got 2 wickets in that previous over, and they've taken him off, knowing that the two batters in the middle are crucial ones for Hyderabad. Would you have gone for it?
Well, I think possibly Green thinks this game might come right down to the last over or so. So, you know, they think that Fahim is the man to bowl that.
Just slipped through out of his hands. Now just going back to 35 runs of 26 deliveries. This is what has happened. Look at this. I haven't seen that before, have you?
I think that's the widest ball I've ever seen. So third man has actually come around and he was the keeper for that delivery. So, yeah, it just didn't quite come out right, obviously.
Everything happening. That's 2 wides then. He still has another couple of deliveries in the over. Straight to the fielder, right out of the middle of the bat. Manas is looking for a boundary.
I'll tell you what, the pressure is building here because you can see Manas Labuschagne shaking his head because probably 5 overs ago that does beat the fielder and goes for 4, but just feels like this game has turned. He hits one out the middle of the bat and it goes straight to the fielder, no run. So definitely game on. He's giving that Chewy a working over too.
Captain's on 47. Gets a hold of it. Will bring up a milestone in his first season in the HBL PSL 11. Hyderabad Kingsman skipper Manas Labuschagne brings up his half century to 126 for 4.
What a big over this is. Imad might just have to bowl one more. He's got 2 more, and it's up against Maxwell, who's not going to hold back. He's gone up high. Has he got the distance? Well, just it hung in the air forever. Imad can't quite believe it, and it has gone the way of Glenn Maxwell.
Well, he didn't get it by any means. Off the toe of the bat. But he swung hard, and it was hard enough. Mohammad Fake almost managed to keep it in. Flapped at it, and I think it ricocheted off his opposite shoulder and ended up going for 6.
Isn't it surprising Imad Wasim has bowled so well throughout this HBL PSL, but a pitch which is conducive for spin bowling, he has really struggled. He has leaked runs. In fact, he has given away 38 into his 3rd over.
Yeah, that's the game. Labuschagne over to you, Maxwell. Maxwell, take the pressure off Labuschagne. It's not, 20 now. It's not big mathematically, but with the pitching conditions and what's at stake, there's plenty of pressure out there. Glenn Maxwell, what do you got? You got all the talent, you got all the ability, you got all the shots. You're going to see your side home here. Goes big again, this time the biggest of the night so far. That is Glenn Maxwell somewhere near his best.
11,000 runs in T20 cricket for Glenn Maxwell. What a way to get there. With a mammoth 6 from the middle of the bat.
It's full leverage. Bottom hand comes stinging through it. It's a sting strike, no less.
That has stung. That has stung big time. Oh, jeez, that's bat speed. That was going even further. 14 required from 20. They have made a big hole in the last few deliveries, but Imad has got all the experience. A wicket now still keeps them in it. On 42 for 4. Fair call. It's Fahim Ashraf. Has to be really 2 for 22. I think he would have been maybe an over later than normal, but because of that onslaught there from Glenn Maxwell, he has to bring in Fahim Ashraf, and they have to make a breakthrough. Simple as that. 12 from 18. Game on the line here, and the best bowler, the most effective bowler at this stage, is back into the attack.
Done that so well, Marnus Labuschagne. 1 or 2 sticky periods in the innings, but he's just manipulated the ball into gaps, used his feet brilliantly to create angles, and Fahim has bowled a no ball. Would you believe it?
And who's on strike? Glenn Maxwell.
He's way over, way over. And you'd say now, surely that is game over. Surely. And Maxwell eyeing up that leg side. It's a slightly shorter side. It doesn't really make much difference to Glenn Maxwell. Ugly heave, but either way, it's more runs. Now you can win a craw with J. Challenge, not just style. This is your shot at a craw. Create your video tag at j.fragrances.cosmetics. Use win a craw with J. and you could be a craw patty. So you're all pretty familiar with this stuff now, and it's another opportunity to win some prizes.
Catchy slogan, that, isn't it? Win a craw with J.
Wouldn't mind. Yeah, it's absolutely perfect, right on cue. Labuschagne, don't underestimate the importance of this innings. Devon Conway couldn't quite do it, he got run out, but someone had to bat through.
Again, there's another great example of how he's used his feet to create an angle on a slow pitch. This time he gets offside of the ball to create the angle to get it down to fine leg, or just square a fine leg and pick up another couple of runs. It's been a really top knock from the skipper. Maxwell was just applying the coup de grace at the end.
For this effort, surely my contender for man of the match. It's a bowler's friendly pitch. Any batsman could adapt on surge surfaces. For their effort, should be given man of the match.
Bit of craft. Won't come back this time. The running between the wickets has been exceptional. They pushed them hard. Just 6 required now. Made a big difference, I think, in the dressing room more than anything else. Maxwell, he arrived just, I think it was yesterday morning. Played a part in the game yesterday. They won, they got over the line. The energy he brings, and now he's just put in a mini performance. Let's not get carried away. It's 16 from 7, but he's the type of player that can get a dressing room going, and they need that now. This will be their second win.
He bowled well too. He's warming up to the occasion.
It'll be a big scout, won't it? Ahmedabad United have played some good cricket in the last few games.
Now, they really missed their captain, didn't they? In all the departments. He's a handy batsman, knows how to score runs on different surfaces. And then this pitch would have suited his style of bowling. And he's a gun fielder. He was missed.
Chipped, effortlessly chipped and timed and to the boundary. Almost there. Almost there. The skipper is leading the charge. 150 out, 153 for 4. Well, last rights now, surely. Just scores level, so 1 to win. Maxwell on strike. And Urshad, who's well pretty well, but has a Herculean task here to stop Maxwell finishing this game. Beautifully thread through the covers, and that will do nicely. It is Glenn Maxwell that finishes the innings, but it's Marnus Labuschagne that has set this up. Yep, joy for 2 Australians. They're back-to-back wins now. That is 4 points over the last 28, 29 hours, and they're back in contention.
A great run chase by Hyderabad. Started to ooze in confidence ever since they have picked up a couple of points last night. And the way they approached this run rate was quite refreshing. For me, the highlight of this run chase was partnership between Labuschagne and Saim Ayub. Saim Ayub looked a different player, played with some responsibility, and that's why they're over the line.
Yeah, top performance all round. Asif Mahmood at the back of the innings, picking up 4 for 18 that stopped